Hey, thanks again for joining me for another segment of Megan's Movement Minute. So tonight on my short, I am going to talk about burpees. Don't everybody freak out all at once. So burpees are actually a really phenomenal exercise that includes your lower body, your core, your upper body, has some explosiveness to it, gets your heart rate going. But burpees can only be beneficial when they're actually done correctly. So I'm sure we have all seen our fair shares of both the good, the bad, and the ugly burpee of taking place in a gym setting. So again, burpees are used more so for cardio, something to get your heart rate up, and again, for that total body stimuli, which is all fine and well. However, it can be kind of stressful on joints, and especially if you're doing them incorrectly. So for like a standard burpee, again, we start up nice and tall. Some people add a jump, but again, that can be kind of hard on the knees. So you go into the jump, hands come down, you jump the feet back. But again, this is the biggest part where people tend to lose the integrity, is they just kind of flop to the floor. They don't have any intent behind their plank. So if you really locked it in, jumped your feet up, and exploded back up to execute an effective burpee, it is going to change your workouts. However, I'm going to give you an alternative to burpees because I do not like doing burpees. Nobody I know actually really enjoys doing burpees. So I'm going to give you something that challenges your lower body, that challenges your core, that challenges your upper body, that is powerful and is actually more of a lower impact movement. Enter my ultimate sandbag, and I'm going to be talking about the clean and press. So most of you know that if you want to be DVRT certified, you have to pass the clean and test press. You have to pass the clean and test. You have to pass the clean and press test. Ugh. Okay, so this is where my lower body comes into play. So again, I have to have a lot of intent before I start moving this bag around and start doing my clean. So I'm sliding my hips back, I'm pulling the handles apart, I'm in my ready position. I have a lot of tension created and I'm all coiled up. I'm going to explode up, catching the bag up onto my fists where I can then press it straight up overhead where my upper body comes into play. So all throughout this movement, I am challenging my core to keep me upright, because if I start to lose my core integrity, I'm going to start feeling bad feelings in my low back. I might start to feel feelings in my shoulders, because again, once we have that proximal stability, we can have that distal mobility. So now that you know better, let's go out and do better so we can all be better.